So in today's vlog about this car, my wife Nikki will be joining us.
That's me.
So she's gonna go with us here on this little journey of this car, since it's her dad's car and she loves this thing. So yeah, we'll do a little journey on it here. So as I said, it's a 1969 Mustang Coupe. It's the original color but new paint. He's got a new paint, rebuilt engine, rebuilt transmission, rebuilt rear end. Pretty much everything's redone on it underneath. All numbers matching. Paint just shines in the sun. Like you almost get like a different effect on different body lines on this car. Interior is original cream color. All redone. He's still, like I said, piecing it together. He just got the door cards a little while ago. Nice about these cars is the horn is in the steering wheel. But there you go. Found it. BJ, you just squeezed it.
It's the rubber right here.
Oh yeah, you squeezed the. There you go. That's a super cool feature. But the problem is when you're death gripping that wheel, you're honking at people.
That's how we found it.
Yeah. So take it. Take the corners lightly, or don't squeeze the wheel because you'll be holding on for dear life and all of a sudden honking at everybody.
No white knuckling.
White knuckling. Honestly, the car rides really good. Seats are comfortable. All redone, obviously. Disc brakes, but we can get under the hood here after I do a walk around of the exterior and interior. Well, actually, top hood will be in the front probably. Original poverty cap covers on steel wheels. Nothing crazy. They're probably only a 6-inch wide or a 7-inch wide wheel. Even got his custom plate. Matches the car. It was pretty cool. Gas tank behind the emblem. Super cool. Yeah, he's got all the original emblems for it. Cool touch. Front end of these cars are probably the best part. Super cool.
Found it.
Here we go, 351. Well, can't remember if it's a Cleveland or a Windsor. Either way, both good engines.
Either way, it's powered by Ford.
Either way, it's powered by Ford. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tips. So yeah, it does have power brakes, power steering. I actually changed the master cylinder on this car last year. And it looks like, you know, it shouldn't be able to do it, but it is tight. It is super tight to get in and out. It was fun to do. Good experience. To be a power steering, old school reservoir, man, they were big back in the day. Other than that, there's nothing to this engine that's like aftermarket wise for performance or anything like that. It's all brand new, I guess original, not original stock, but brand new original specs to the engine. You want to keep this car original. So there we go. Close is good too. We'll see. We'll get into the trunk. We'll see how that looks. That was a fumble. My first time doing stuff with this car, so figuring out the quirks. Different key. The round key. Ah, Ford. Car cover. Some car parts he still has to put on. The original matting underneath.
And the manual.
The manual. He's Mexican. Yeah, no, honestly, it's very clean. Look at the innards were done nice. The inner wheel wells. Feels pretty solid. I mean, don't look at that Scotch Brite. That's just there for looks. Doesn't do nothing. Oh, same with that one over there. Previous owner.
Previous owner, what, my dad?
New top on it. I'm not a big fan of vinyl tops myself, but it fits this car really well. Biggest thing is just keep it out of the rain. Big rust traps. Those vinyl tops. You want to start it up, babe, so we can give him the brand new one.
Not the round key.
Yeah, not the round one. Ford had 2 keys. Fires right up once she's warmed it up. Rev it up a bit. Ooh. just thought it'd be a cool car to show. You don't see many of these around, let alone in this color. A lot of people, you know, red, black. Other than that, I don't see too many other colors. Kind of the first one I've seen of this color. Thought it'd be a cool homage to the era of how old this university is. Very cool, very cool. Okay, well, let's go for a tour. So Nikki, how's the car to drive since you drove it all the way here? And is it nice to handle? How is it?
I mean, once you get used to having to have the steering wheel half turn to go straight, then it's pretty good.
Yeah, she's a little, you know, there's a few bushings probably need.
But yeah, she's smooth. She runs good.
Runs good. You can actually at idle, this thing actually kind of shakes the car. Carb needs a little tuning for cold starts, but other than that, she's been bulletproof for us so far.
Just, you know, forces us to have conversations because AM radio ain't our thing.
So we're pretty old school here. AM radio factory. I guess it's got a ghost in it. Turns on and off once in a while by itself, but that's just character. No one's perfect when you're, you know, 67 years old. So, while we're cruising around here, we might as well tell you more of the history of the car. We'll have Nikki explain that one to you guys.
See how much I remember. But I guess my dad's had this car since he was 16 years old. It was actually not his first car. His first car was a 68 Impala that my dad comes from a very big farm town, big family, so 7 brothers and sisters, and this Impala literally made it through the whole entire roster of his family. And my dad's the youngest out of 7, so he was the last one to get this vehicle. And so when he had it, it definitely needed some work. It had some love done. So he redid a bunch of things on it, fixed it up, and at the time, my Auntie Karen, she had this Mustang, and she actually asked my dad to trade the Mustang for the Impala because my dad just fixed up the Impala and this Mustang needed some love now. So my dad traded it in and he fixed it up, made it look good. He drove it for probably 6 years, and then it got parked for a little bit, and then he drove it for a couple more years in '88, and that's it got broken into, and they messed up the dash and everything, and so it sat for many years at the farm. It had mice eat the seats, it had to get the paint all redone, but here we are, how many years later? Don't make me do math. And he's restored it to its original beauty, so now I get to enjoy it. But yeah, this car has been in the family for a very long time. We want to keep it in the family, so like give us 1,000 likes or something and maybe my dad will let us have it.
Make it 1001.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this honestly, this car is it's a nice driver. It honestly, it drives great. This is a little more tuning here and there as far as just tweaking it out a little, but it's a great car. It handles great. Nice loppy idle. We've had more thumbs up in this thing driving around the ledge area in Regina here than anything else on a sunny day like today. Everyone's out and about, so a few old cars that we've seen. We've actually seen an old Mercury convertible with the same color, so it's not that rare of a color, I guess, but I mean, I've never really seen this color, but there's 2 cars that literally they passed each other on the same road.
I think it was just fate.
On today, that had the same color, so that was pretty cool. And the disc brakes are super sensitive. They really work great on this car. Power steering works great. No leaks that that I'm aware of or shall mention, because why would you? Yeah, just a great driver. Quiet,
Yeah, you did a good job with it.
Yeah, like she doesn't like that it's missing a passenger mirror, but we all know the more horsepower car you have, the less mirrors you have. Because my 73 Ventura has a passenger mirror either, and it's quicker than shit. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys later.